Melbourne's public transport system has been an integral part of the city's infrastructure ever since 1926, when Flinders Street Station was declared to be the world's busiest. But with the introduction of the affordable automobile, commuters shifted from the rail and tramways to the freeways. Today, Melbourne is a rapidly growing city of 4 million people, projected to be 5 million in 2026. There is gridlock on the roads every day, and public transport continues to struggle to cope with meeting timetables and squishing its passengers into aging rolling stock. This is a matter of concern, as currently there are no plans to improve Melbourne's infrastructure until another 1 million people are annexed to the population. Perhaps it is because over $1 billion was recently spent on the infamous Myki ticketing system.
Jeez, that's a lot of money.
Complete waste of money. I would much prefer to have conductors on the public transport taking your money, just buy a ticket when you step on.
It's just cost way too much money, which means we're paying for it.
This is a story about public transport shifting away from being a reliable commuter service and to becoming a business focused on profit and self-interest.
I think it's just engineered for profit. That's the major problem. If it was a government initiative, which it was, then they don't really actually look at a profit margin. They just look at how much is this going to cost, and the public pays for that cost. It just seems like a system to sort of get people locked in, to constantly have money in credit, so that that company has the credit, so that looks better for them. They can invest more money overseas and make more money.
My name is Jonathan Mullins. I'm a software engineer at Monash University, and I'm the creator of Myki, which is a website that's been around for a few years, or a year and a half, and it allows users of the Myki ticketing system to submit their statements and check if they've been overcharged or not.
I always think when I look at my balance, I think, oh, like they've taken too much, or I swear I haven't used that much, or like unsure about that kind of thing.
Basically, the statistics are showing that roughly 15% of all the statements that have been submitted since the site started have some sort of overcharge on them. So if you went to an ATM and drew out $20, but actually $22 got deducted from your account, there's no way that would be considered acceptable. And it shouldn't be any different on a Myki card, because we're still dealing with real money here. So unless they can fix that, I don't really see how they're going to get any sort of public confidence in the system that it's going to be a viable long-term solution to ticketing in this city.
I think they have to introduce more flexibility for people like tourists, people from out of town that won't be regular users. You should be able to use it just every now and then and not pay $6 for a card just to have the privilege to use the system, and then you have to pay more money on top of that.
As hanging on to something like a Myki card and maintaining it with cash on it and that sort of thing, and I think we need to provide the option to be able to turn up to a train station, use the coins in your pocket and get on public transport. I don't think it's acceptable that you need to maintain another credit system just to use something as fundamental to people's lives as transport.
I constantly pass people that are trying to flash their Mykis past the thing, and they're stuck. They can't get out. And I just waltz past with my Met card, and it works.
Because it's about profit now, it's not about people.
Myki has cost over $1 billion of taxpayer money and is a major investment to the network. But has it really improved any aspect of public transport travel? Or has it left commuters suffocating in packed peak-hour trains in a city that is choking on its growing urban sprawl? Since the privatization of public transport in 1999, people have been stroking their hypothetical Fu Manchus over the many heavily criticized changes made to public transport. Now, Myki is the last straw that makes taking public transport in Melbourne an embarrassment to its citizens.